Today, crews continued moving the Confederate statue from downtown Macon's Cotton Avenue to its new home at Whittle Park. For years, protesters have said the controversial monument should not be on public property. Now, after 2 years in the courts, private funds are paying to move it. Anthony Montalto has been following this story. He joins us live outside Rose Hill Cemetery with some history behind the statue.
Well, Lori, Buster Slocum is in charge of the team that is behind this move, and his family, they have a personal history with the statue, more specifically moving it. His dad moved it to Cotton Avenue from Mulberry Street back in the 50s, and today Slocum told me a little bit about the statue's history.
My dad moved this statue back in the late 1950s, and they moved it from the courthouse to Cotton Avenue.
Buster Slocum's no stranger to the Cotton Avenue Confederate monument.
I was about 4 or 5 years old at that time.
Now, walking in his father's footsteps, Slocum heads the statue's next move to Whittle Park at Rose Hill Cemetery. He says the pictures his dad's crew took in the 50s helped the workers today.
We saw how they rigged up the statue the way it is now. They were a little bit more primitive than we were. We got better technology today and better equipment.
Slocum says growing up, his dad would tell stories about the first move.
The biggest one was the time capsule.
There was a time capsule on the pedestal, according to archives at the Washington Memorial Library.
Ladies of the Confederacy opened the time capsule in 1959. They didn't like what they saw, so they put it back together.
Macon County has the time capsule now. They got it after the statue came down Wednesday.
We are working with the sons and daughters of the Confederacy to see who owns it, who has the right to open it, if anyone has the right to open it.
Slocum says he's not sure what's inside, but he's just glad his family got to move it again.
My dad moved it 65 years ago. It was the same company, same family, family-owned company, and we got to move it again.
They do open the time capsule. They should find old Confederate military rosters, lists of soldiers who died, and even copies of the newspaper from 1878. Alex Morrison says once they determine who has the rights to the time capsule, they'll decide if they can open it. Live in Macon, Anthony Montalto, 13 WMAZ News.
What a special find. Thanks a lot, Anthony. Buster Slocum told us they did hit a snag in the moving process. He says they should be finished moving both statues by Saturday, possibly Monday.